Hello, good day, and welcome to this week's Nissan live stream. My name is Ashley, and today I'm going to be giving you an exclusive look at the 2021 Nissan Kicks. But before we begin, I wanted to take a quick moment to say welcome and thank you so much for joining us. I also wanted to let you know how you can take advantage of having me here presenting in real time. First of all, if you look at the player, you'll see an area where you can ask a question. So anytime during the presentation, feel free to send a question over. I would be more than happy to answer it. And don't worry, if I don't know the answer, I have an entire team with me behind the scenes working to get you the information you need. Also, at the bottom of the player, you'll see a form. So if at any time during the presentation you decide you'd like to talk to a local dealer about inventory or maybe schedule a private test drive, just fill out that information and send it off, and someone from your local dealership will be more than happy to reach out to you. Now, another great reason to get in touch with a local dealer is that they have access to special offers and incentives that may be available right now on the 2021 Kicks. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. So here it is. This is our 2021 Nissan Kicks. Now, this is a subcompact urban crossover designed for ultimate self-expression and style. It was designed by our design team down in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and was also worked on in our facility in La Jolla. So the whole style has been very influenced by two of the greatest beach towns in the world. And checking out this style, you can see how unique and distinctive it is. Now, this is our SR. For 2021, the Nissan Kicks is available in three distinct trim levels. Your base model will be the S. Moving up, you've got the SV, and the one we have in studio today is our fully loaded SR version. Now, the base price starts at about $19,500, which is super affordable, and you're going to be very impressed with all of the outstanding standard features that we have in this year's Kicks. But since this is our fully loaded top of the line Nissan Kicks SR with some additional goodies on it, this one is priced just under 24, which is also really impressive considering all of the awesome features you have. So let's dive in and take a closer look. Here on the outside, you will notice that distinctive V-motion element we have up here in the very front of the Kicks. Now this SR version again features that dark chrome V-motion grille. So really stylish, and it brings it right into the Nissan lineup. Now moving down the body, you've got these really cool sculpted sporty lines. Now that is all about aerodynamics. So really cool look. And of course back here, one of my favorite features, you've got this floating roof. That's right, we black out that C-pillar to give you a distinctive floating roof line. We have a question coming in from Dave. Dave wonders if the Kicks is an automobile or an SUV? Very good question. So it's considered a compact crossover. So it is right between the two. You've got a really nice ride height, but you've got this awesome lift gate in the back, that hatch that gives it more of a crossover functionality. So thanks for chiming in. We appreciate your question, Dave. Now, I was just mentioning this really cool floating roof line. Now, something else I want to point out on the SR that we have here today, you've also got your two-tone paint. The 2021 Kicks is actually available in 12 different colors, and 5 of those are the premium two-tone paint options that give you that super black roof, making it even more sporty. But best of all, I mentioned earlier that we are all about self-expression in the 2021 Kicks. So you also have Color Studio. Now, for those of you not familiar with Color Studio, I highly encourage you to check it out on our Nissan website. You can customize all different colors. In fact, there are over 100 million different color combinations. So check out that Color Studio. Got another question coming in, wondering about the LED headlights. Hey, good eye. Yes, these are LED headlights. Now here on the SR version, you also have LED daytime running lights. So you've got your LED headlights, your LED daytime running lights, and also I do want to point out, you've got your LED fog lights here exclusive to the SR version. So all about LED up here. Really cool, really bright. They more closely mimic the look of daylight, so those LED lights are really fantastic. Now, I also want to point out a couple other distinctive features we have here on our SR. On the exterior, that SR is going to give you this gloss black mirror. You've also got your integrated turn signals. Now, because this is the SR, you've also got these awesome wheels and tires. Those are 17 inches. But I mentioned that color studio a minute ago. Guess what? You can actually customize that to have 6 different colors. So definitely play with that color studio. You've got the option of 6 different colors for your wheels there. Really cool look. So have a lot of fun with that. Got a question coming in wondering about what trim level you're looking at. Good question. The Nissan Kicks for 2021 is available in 3 different trims. You have the S, the SV, and the SR. So the one we have in studio today is the SR, fully loaded, all the goodies, again, coming in at under 24. So really, really cool vehicle here. Dave wonders, hey, does the Kicks come with a heated steering wheel? Wondering if it's either standard or as an option. Good question. And guess what? You can actually have it on the SR version. So why don't we take a look, pop inside. I'll point out a couple cool features on the interior of the SR. We're going to go ahead and take a closer look at what's going on here. I want to point out to you where the heated steering wheel is going to be located. You have your control there. Again, on the SR version, you've got a nice handy little button there where you can turn on that heated steering wheel. Super helpful on those cold mornings. And that is not the only thing. You can even have heated seats in the SR. So that's awesome too. So you can do heated seats, you can do heated steering wheel, all kinds of goodies on this year's SR. Now, I also want to point out some other features here on the interior. While you're in here, you might notice the big screen here, the entire center console looks a lot different than it ever has in the past. Now, the reason for that is that it just got updated. So the 2021 Nissan Kicks got fully updated this year. So you've got an 8-inch screen here. You have a new touchscreen, a new center console. You also have this great storage here in the front. You've got this awesome storage, really, really deep storage. That's also new. That's a great new feature on the inside. So we're going to jump out. We're going to look at some more features in the back because I know if you are looking at a crossover, if you are considering an SUV, then cargo capacity is super important. So we're going to come around here to the back. We're going to take a closer look. Now, this is really handy, really, really easy to open, really intuitive. Right here, you go ahead and you can pop that open. Now we're going to take a look here in the lower area because right under here is where you're going to find your spare tire and your jack and tools. Now that's awesome. A lot of our competitors have moved away from that. So if you're doing some comparison shopping, we definitely encourage you to be sure to look for that. Here at Nissan, we are really proud to always give you the spare tire with the jack and tools. Now this cargo area is really versatile. With the seats up, you actually have over 25 cubic feet in here. So tons of space, tons of area. Now, if you were to lay those seats down, which is really simple, I'll actually demonstrate that in just a moment. If you were to lay these seats down, you actually have over 32 cubic feet of space. So tons of space back here. Now, if you're having a hard time visualizing what a cubic foot looks like, just imagine a basketball. A basketball is about 1 cubic foot, so you can fit over 32 basketballs back here with those seats down, or over 25 with the seats up. So lots of versatility back here. Now you'll also notice you can also have a cargo cover on that SR version. The SR version does have the option of a cargo cover, and what's so handy about that is, say you're leaving the office or you're leaving school, you want to hit the gym, you want to meet up with your friends. Go ahead, just throw your stuff in the back here, use that cargo cover, and it will cover it from prying eyes. I do also want to point out, now this is a super versatile vehicle. Really great. You get great fuel economy, you get great space, and not only is it excellent for an individual, but it's also a great family car. So I do want to point out back here, you can see these little logos here. Guess what that means? That means you can actually fit a child safety seat in all three different seats. How rad is that? Yes, you do have the latch system in all three rear seats. And here at Nissan, we are so proud to have pioneered a program called Snug Kids. Now, Snug Kids is all about helping you find the right child safety seat for your vehicle. So if you're considering the Kicks, make sure you check out our Snug Kids and we'll help you find the perfect child safety seat. So lots of great versatility back here. Now, while we're talking about carrying passengers around, why don't I point out some goodies here in the back seat? Now, this back seat is really, really great, really versatile. I mentioned a few moments ago that that you can fit child safety seats in here, that you can also lay these seats down to really maximize your cargo capacity. And that's really simple. There's a lever here on the back of each seat. You can lay these down. You'll also notice as I lay this down that these seats are 60-40 split. So look at this. Look at all the options you have. You can lay down just one side. You can lay down both sides. So great, great cargo flexibility there in the back of the Nissan Kicks. I also do want to point out, check this out. We have not forgotten about your rear seat passengers. You've got these great charging ports back here. You also have some rear floor ducts to really maximize your rear seat passengers' comfort. So all kinds of goodies in the back seat of the 2021 Nissan Kicks. And we just got a question coming in about the back seats. Are those 60-40 or 50-50? Thank you so much for the question. They are actually 60-40. So all kinds of different cargo configurations for you back there in the back of the Nissan Kicks. So let's take another look at some of the goodies going on inside the 2021 Kicks. I want to show you some close-ups of the screen because guess what? 2021 brings to you standard connectivity, including, that's right, we are taking a look there at Apple CarPlay. Let me say that one more time, my friends. That is a standard feature. You have standard Apple CarPlay in the 2021 Nissan Kicks. So really, really great connectivity there. And of course, you plug in your phone, it pulls it right up, and you can use all these apps to really maximize your connectedness to the Nissan Kicks. And check this out. Here on the steering wheel, we've got voice recognition. So you can even use your virtual assistant simply by using that button there right on the steering wheel. But don't worry, for those of you who use different manufacturers, we don't just offer Apple CarPlay, we've also got Android Auto for you. And of course, standard Bluetooth. And again, with that Apple CarPlay with Android Auto, all of those apps maximized will be here in your 8-inch center display. Now on the S model, that's going to be a 7-inch, but still plenty of space, really large, really intuitive, really easy to use. Now, we've got a question coming in. Question, is the Nissan Kicks bigger or is the Rogue bigger? Yeah, excellent question. So actually, the Rogue is larger overall. So if you're interested, maybe you feel like you need a little bit more space, definitely check out the Nissan Rogue. Really great vehicle and was recently redesigned. Now, a great way to do a comparison and to figure out which one makes the most sense for you is to actually reach out to a local dealer. All you have to do is fill out that form on the screen, and someone from a local dealership would be more than happy to reach out to you. So go ahead, fill that out, take them both for a spin, see what feels right for you. Question coming in, is there a screen on the dash? Yes, so we have an additional screen. This is our drive assist display right behind the steering wheel. So convenient, so easy to use. Now driving is serious business, so always keep your eyes up and out. But this screen here gives you all sorts of great information. So, and you can fully customize this. I'm going to scroll through some screens here. You can look at what's playing on your radio. You can learn a lot about your efficiency. This will give you your average miles to the gallon. It'll give you all sorts of great information there. This is our 7-inch display. Now this is really cool. You can actually see your driving aids here. Now we're going to talk about safety features, and you're going to find a lot of your alerts here also, which is really helpful. So you can set this screen up to show you all sorts of goodies. So that's really great. That's a 7-inch display. Again, color right there. Really, really helpful. All the information you need. So this year's 2021 Nissan Kicks, all about connectivity. We want you to feel connected to your vehicle, which is why we give you so many great features. Now, something else I do want to mention while I've been sitting here so comfortably in the front seat of the Nissan Kicks, these seats are the world famous Nissan Zero Gravity seats. Super comfortable. They were designed to support your pressure points, to increase your blood flow. But really, all of that is to say that they are just super, super comfortable. So if you haven't had a chance yet to experience a zero gravity seat, make sure you reach out to a local dealer. Take the Nissan Kicks for a spin. Feel these zero gravity seats because they are awesome, whether you're in the car for 5 minutes or 5 hours. Super comfortable. Question coming in, wondering, are those leather seats? I love the stitching on the steering wheel. Yes, Jerry, thank you so much for pointing that out. So these particular seats are distinctive to the SR. These are our Primatex leather seats. These are an option on the SR, and they give you that really nice contrast stitching there. So really cool, really stylish, really sporty. And of course, you've got your contrast stitching here on this D-shaped steering wheel. Now, any of my gearheads out there are going to recognize the D-shaped steering wheel from race cars. So taking a lot of inspiration here from our Nissan's awesome racing history, of course, home of Godzilla, the Nissan GTR. So you've got that really cool sporty D-shaped steering wheel. This one is leather. And again, because it's the SR, you also have the option of having this heated, which is really cool. Now I pointed out our voice recognition, but really you've got all sorts of controls here. And something else I want to be sure to point out is the intelligent cruise control. That's right, you've got intelligent cruise control on this year's Nissan Kicks. Now that works all the way from 0 up to legal highway speeds, so that can really help take the monotony out of your driving. Got some questions coming in. Matthew was wondering, is there a Nismo version? Okay, good question, Matthew. We do not have a Nismo version in the 2021 Nissan Kicks, but yeah, Nismo is pretty rad. I don't know if you've seen the Nismo GTR, but that's pretty sweet, so you might want to check that out. And getting a compliment coming in about the zero gravity seats. You don't have to hear it from me. You can hear it from others that those zero gravity seats are super comfortable and totally awesome. If you want to experience those zero gravity seats, definitely reach out to a local dealer. Another great way to interact is by designing your own kicks. You can do that online right there, and check out those shop at home features. Our new Nissan shop at home is really helpful. You can get all sorts of great information there, look at local inventory, all kinds of goodies. Got a question coming in from Dave. Dave wonders about the MPG. So you've got a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine. Now that is super efficient. So you're going to get 31 miles in the city. You're going to get 36 on the highway for a combined of 33. Now, of course, that does depend a little bit on driving conditions and driving style, but those are our EPA estimates. And I did show you earlier some of the ways you can configure that screen there. And one of those screens is all about efficiency. So that lets you know what you're averaging. It can really help you maximize your fuel economy. Again, right there in the center display, our drive assist display, 7 inches, really easy to read, really, really helpful information. Oh, we got a question coming in From Jean, how many colors does the Kicks come in? And what's my favorite? Hey, good question. So you actually have 12 different color options. Five of those are the two-tone options, like the one we have here in studio. Now, this is a really cool color. This is bold. This is our Monarch Orange. But my personal favorite does happen to be a new color for 2021, which is the Bolder Gray Pearl. Really elegant, really cool, unique color. So make sure you play around because again, you've got 12 colors to choose from. We've got aspen white, fresh powder, gun metallic. We have super black, of course, monarch orange, electric blue metallic, ember, scarlet ember tint coat, and of course, boulder gray pearl. So check all those out. You can see them all in 360. And again, something really fun for the 2021 Nissan Kicks is that color studio. So you can customize colors, you can customize, you can customize your wheel colors, your mirror. Something else, of course, I love here, our spoiler. That spoiler, you can get that on a couple different trim levels. You can play different colors, different color combinations. And of course, on the inside, you can choose some different color studio options, 6 colors in that color studio. So you have all kinds of ability to customize and play with that. Got a question coming in from Steven. Is the Kicks all-wheel drive? So the Kicks is actually not all-wheel drive, but if all-wheel drive is super important, if you have to have it, you have tons of options here at Nissan. Our Altima now offers all-wheel drive, so check that out. If you do like the more crossover look, then check out the Rogue Sport. That's going to be a little bit bigger than the Nissan Kicks, but that's going to give you that all-wheel drive option. Of course, Rogue, Murano, Pathfinder, and the big boy Armada gives you 4x4. So there are some options there. Thank you so much. Got a question coming in from Jose. Yes, these wheels are so cool. Thank you for pointing those out. Are they standard with the trim? These are standard on the SR. And as I mentioned a moment ago, with Color Studio, you actually have tons of different options for 6 different colors that you can have there. But those are standard on the SR. You can also add them to the SV. So very cool. Got a question coming in wondering if it's quiet around town. Now, what's so great is that we've had some advancements in this year. So you actually have a new body undercoating, which prevents chipping. And chipping, of course, we know leads to corrosion. But another great benefit of that body undercoating is that it also reduces road noise. So when you're in the Kicks, it sounds quiet. It's a really comfortable ride. Now, in terms of driving it outside, if you want to hear what it sounds like on the streets, the best way to do that is to set up a personal test drive at your local dealership. Just go ahead, fill out that form on the screen that you see, send it off, and someone from your local dealer will reach out to you. They'll set up a safe and helpful private test drive for you. Stephen is wondering, what is the price range for the SR? So the base model, our S, is going to start at about $19,500. Now the SR is going to start at $21,450. But though, again, the one that we're actually looking at in studio today does have some additional goodies on it. Again, the two-tone paint. And one of my favorite features I do want to point out, I'm going to open the door here and we're going to come on over. We're going to take a closer look because this also features our Bose personal audio system in the headrest. So with goodies like the Bose, like the two-tone paint, like the Primatech seats, that brings the price of the SR to just under $24,000. So really affordable, again, for all of these incredible features. And that Bose system is so fun to play with. You've got those speakers in the headrest, so you can really customize your auditory experience, which is really fun. I highly encourage you to check that out. So again, that is only available on the SR. Got a question coming in wondering about how much horsepower and torque the Kicks has. Good question. So again, this is our 1.6 liter four-cylinder engine. You've got 122 horsepower and 114 pound-foot of torque. Now, what's so great about that is that the Kicks is really maximized and has a great power to weight ratio. Weighs about 2,700 pounds, so that 122 horsepower definitely lets you get up to highway speed. So super fun to drive. Again, really agile, great vehicle. Don't just take my word for it. Set up a private test drive at your local dealership. Have a lot of fun with this car. It's a great, great ride. And question coming in for what's the 0 to 60? You know what? I actually don't have that number available. I'm gonna have to get an assist from backstage. So give me just a minute, Ray, and we will get you that information. And yeah, Ken, thanks for pointing out those speakers in the headrest. Those are really cool, super fun to play with. Again, check those out on the SR. Now, I do want to, we're going to get you your question. Don't worry, Ray. We are going to get you your question answered. And while we wait on that, I do want to be sure to answer the question on everyone's mind. What about safety features? Well, guess what? The 2021 Kicks features Nissan's Safety Shield 360. Now, that is a suite of 6 safety features that are looking out for you 360 degrees all the way around your Kicks. So up front, again, these are standard. Every trim level, every Kicks has our Nissan Safety Shield 360. Up front, you've got your automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection. So that's great. That can look out for you. That can actually engage the brakes as needed. Now, as we move through these safety features, it's really important that you always read your owner's manual for important information about how these features work and other important safety information. So that automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection is looking out for you up front. Now, it can't necessarily prevent an accident, but it certainly can reduce the severity. And what's so great is you've got this really fantastic technologically advanced camera here, and that is able to recognize faces, which is why it can recognize pedestrians. And got a question coming in from Marilyn. Marilyn wonders how much room is in the trunk. You know what? Let's go take a look at that cargo area. I know when you're looking at a crossover, cargo area is really important. So with the seats up, you're looking at 25.3 cubic feet. So right now you've got 25.3 cubic feet. It might be a little hard to see, but you've also got some tie down rings here. So you can be sure to always secure your cargo. So 25.3 cubic feet with the seats up. Now those seats do lay down really easily. I'm going to quickly demonstrate laying those down. I think you should be able to see pretty well. You've got a nice little knob up here. All you do, lift that up and bam, check that out. You can lay them right down, lift them right back up. And so if you were to lay both sides down, you're looking at 32.3 cubic feet. Got a question coming in from Thomas. Thomas is a big fan. He likes the way the Kicks look. He wonders, is this a weekly show? It sure is. We will be back next Wednesday. So definitely keep tuning in, and we do feature different vehicles. So stay tuned. Got a question coming in from Ray. Ray wonders, is a manual offered? It is not offered. This vehicle features our CVT, that's our continuously variable transmission. Really great technology there. Now, if you are interested in a manual, you might want to check out the Nissan Z, the 370Z actually. So go ahead, you can search local inventory. You can also get in touch with a local dealer by filling out that form at the bottom of the player. So I'm also a manual transmission fan, super fun to drive. So maybe you want to take that 370Z for a spin. Question coming in from Alexander. Are the Bose speakers throughout the vehicle, or are they just in the driver's headrest? Now, this is the SR. So the Bose speakers are in the headrest. So again, feature available on the SR. Those are in the headrest. Really fun, really cool to play with. You can tweak those and really customize your very own audio experience. So very cool feature there. Now, I do want to circle back and make sure we really talk about all of those impressive safety technologies that we have here at Nissan. Your safety is a huge priority to us. So I mentioned earlier that the 2021 Kicks has standard Nissan Safety Shield 360. So up front, you've got that automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection. You've also got high beam assist. Now, what's so handy about that is going to make you the most courteous driver out there on the road. It can actually turn your high beams on and off as needed. If it senses approaching traffic or maybe you're pulling up behind another vehicle, it can automatically adjust those headlights. So that's really great. Again, standard feature. You've also got intelligent auto headlights available, and those can turn the normal headlights on and off as needed. So really, really great technology there. Now, if you do end up with the Bose in the headrest, you've got the Bose speakers throughout the car, which is really great. And those are 8 speakers total and really, really fun. Definitely check those out for yourself. Schedule a test drive, take it for a spin, play with that Bose audio system. Search your local dealer inventory to see what they have in stock, and they would be more than happy to take you for a spin. But yeah, Bose, big fan, really, really fun. Now, to return quickly to Safety Shield 360, because it is so important, you've also got blind spot warning. So the Nissan Kicks is actually monitoring what's going on in your blind spot. I want to show you where our blind spot indicator is located. It's right here on the inside, totally unobtrusive, and that lets you know if a vehicle is in your blind spot. So really helpful. You've also got lane departure warning, so that can give you an alert if you are drifting in and out of your lane. Really, really cool, helpful technology there. Got a question coming in from Trenton. Trenton wonders if we offer a bike roof rack. So on the SR, you've got these really great roof rails. On the SV, you also have roof rails with the crossbars, so you could put a bike rack up there if you wanted. Really helpful. You've got actually 100-pound carrying capacity up there, so you could definitely put a bike. You could throw a kayak, all sorts of great sporting equipment, outdoors equipment. Again, on the SV, that's when you get those roof rails with the crossbars, and the SR, you get these nice black sporty ones. Damien is wondering how loud is the headrest speaker? Yes, obviously, we would never want to damage your hearing here, so don't worry, you are always in full control of how loud that speaker is. We also understand that it's really important to be able to hear what's going on outside the vehicle, what's going on around you. So not to worry, it will not ever blow out your ears. So no worries, but definitely reach out to a local dealer, take it for a test drive, experience it for yourself. It's really super fun to play with. So I mentioned the various safety features we have looking out for you up front, on the side, in the back. I also want to point out that you've got your rear automatic braking. So that's really helpful. You've got sensors back here, and if it detects a large stationary object, it can intervene on your behalf. I know I can't be the only person who's accidentally dinged a trash can when backing up, so luckily your 2021 Kicks can help prevent that. You also have rear cross traffic alert back here. So say you're parked in a parking lot, maybe you've got a couple of big SUVs on either side of you. Guess what? The Nissan Kicks is still looking out back there, and it can alert you if it senses traffic approaching from either side. So really helpful, again, all around you. Question coming in from Dave. Dave wonders about keyless entry and auto start, if those are standard on all trims. So keyless entry is standard. What's so great is that you always have the push button start as well here on the Nissan Kicks. Now moving into the SV trim level, so the SV and the SR also offers our Nissan Intelligent Key. I'm going to pull that out and show that to you real quickly. So the Nissan Intelligent Key is great because that does give you remote engine start. So we're going to take a closer look here. Check out that button right there. Now that's remote engine start. Now I do want to be sure to tell you to check your local laws, because you may not know this, but remote engine start laws actually do vary from state to state. So make sure that you are allowed to use that before you do. But that is on the SV as well as the SR, because that's on our Nissan Intelligent Key. But every trim level does offer the push button start, which is really handy. Now, this Intelligent Key is also great because it can help you find your car in a parking lot. You can sound a quick chirp of the horn to help you find your vehicle if you've perhaps temporarily misplaced it in a large parking lot. So really great. That Intelligent Key is super, super helpful. Thank you so much for asking. Now, as I was mentioning some of our standard safety features, I do want to point out another feature that is available. So we're going to take a closer look here on the inside. Because this is the SR, you also have an around view monitor. So we're going to take a look at that center console there. Right now you're seeing the Apple CarPlay, but I want to show you our cameras. So on the SR, you can do an around view monitor. The around view monitor features 4 cameras all the way around the vehicle, and that's what gives you this really fantastic bird's eye view. Now that's super helpful when you're parking. You can always see what's going on around the vehicle. Really helpful here. Under here, your cameras are actually underneath your mirrors, and you see there the mirrors there, and you can see up here in the corner you've got this little MOD symbol. Now that's moving object detection. So if something does move, for instance, you can see some movement here from our very talented cameraman. That's why that quadrant was lighting up, because it was showing you that something was over there moving around. So you can actually have different camera views. Pretty snazzy there. And of course, back to our Apple CarPlay screen. So again, that around view monitor is going to make your parking life a lot easier on our SR trim level. So those of you who are familiar with the Kicks can probably see that this center console area looks different than it has in the past. That's because it has been updated, it has been revamped, so really, really good looking here. You've got your controls for your heated seats there, keeping you warm when you're out there driving. On the SR trim level, you've got this leather wrapped shift knob here. You've got tons of great storage throughout. You've got this really wonderful armrest, deep storage in there. Super helpful. Now, there are some additional features you can add on. For instance, you can even have Wi-Fi in the 2021 Kicks SR. So definitely check that out. You've got your USB ports here, which make connecting your Apple device or your Android device really simple and seamless, keeping you charged out there on the go. You can play music from that. Obviously, you can use all of your different apps optimized for your vehicle, which are really fun. Again, checking out this really slick new D-shaped steering wheel there, looking cool. Now, there are some other features I want to be sure to point out, particularly some things you can't see but are looking out for you. Now, that includes our intelligent driver alertness that will give you a little alert in your drive assist display there. It monitors your steering patterns. So if it senses you're getting a little sleepy, it gives you a little coffee cup icon and suggests you take a break. Question coming in about pricing. How much is this trim level? So this is our SR. Now that's going to run you about $21,940. But as it sits today, highest trim level we offer, upgraded two-tone paint, Bose system, the Primatech seats, all those goodies. The one we're looking at today is actually just under 24. So the SR is going to be a little under 22. Fully loaded, you're looking a little under 24. Ken wonders about USB-C ports. They are supposed to charge faster. Yes, 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 yes. That is some of the latest technology. USB Type-C does charge much faster, and we do offer that in the Nissan Kicks. Now, we do have one of those in that center console. Might be a little tough to see, but look at that. Check that out. You've got your USB Type-A as well as your USB Type-C. You'll also notice there Just below it, you'll see an electronic parking brake. Now that is on the SV trim level and above, so really great. And right below that, you'll see the brake hold. So what's so helpful about that brake hold is if you're driving and you come to a stop with that brake hold on, that can actually hold you at a stop until you press the accelerator again. So all about taking the stress out of driving. We want you to feel very calm. We want you to feel confident. We want you to feel excited. We want you to feel connected to your car, which is why we give you so many excellent technologies to help make that happen. Now let's take a look here at the exterior of the SR. Really, really cool paint color here. This is our Monarch Orange, super dynamic. Definitely check out the paint colors online. Question coming in from Alexander. Alexander wonders if the gas tank is capless. We're going to wait just 1 second on that, Alexander. I actually have not opened it yet, but no, it is not capless. But no worries, that's a 10.9 gallon fuel tank, and you're getting 31 miles to the gallon in the city, 36 on the highway for a combined of about 33. So you can go some really long distances. Great road trip car, super, super comfortable in our Nissan Kicks. Question coming in about the tail lights. Are the tail lights LED? They are partial LEDs, and those are standard. So you've got standard partial LEDs back here, full LEDs up front. You've got LED headlights, you have LED daytime running lights on the SR, you have LED fog lights on the SR. So lots of great LED lights here on the Nissan Kicks. Now, another cool feature I want to mention about the back seat, I know we talked a few minutes ago about the latch system, our lower anchors and tethers in all 3 rear seats. Something else really handy in this back seat, you've got rear door alert. Now, rear door alert is awesome technology. That just reminds you to check your back seat when you arrive at your destination. Say you come out to your car, you throw something in the back seat, you get in, you drive, you arrive, your Nissan Kicks is actually going to remind you to take a look in the back seat for any important items that may be in there. So really cool, helpful technology there for the rear seat of your Nissan Kicks. Got a question coming in from Damien. How many optional features are available on the new Kicks? Yeah, so tons of options on the new Kicks. I definitely encourage you to just build your own. You can do that on the Nissan USA website. You can build your very own Kicks. You have 3 trim levels to choose from, and on each trim level, you have tons of opportunities to customize it and to make it your own. So I do want to continue to point out how fun Color Studio is, because Color Studio is a great way to customize your Kicks. Over 100 million different color combinations. So you can pick different colored accessories on the exterior as well as in the interior of the Kicks. And in addition to those really fun, colorful accessories, you also have all sorts of other accessories to make your life easier. Different kinds of floor mats, different kinds of really cool accent lighting. So we have a ton of options on the Kicks. I definitely encourage you to build your own and to customize it in the way that makes the most sense for you. So got a question coming in about different wheel trims. So on your base model on the S, those are going to be 16-inch wheels. Moving up, you've got 17s, and these are part of our color studio. So you actually have a variety of colors to choose from, and you can have those on the SV or on the SR. So you've got Color Studio features 6 different colors. So definitely check that out online. Find the wheel trims that you like the most. Question coming in about trunk space and fitting golf clubs. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the cargo area, because yes, indeed, you can fit some golf clubs back here. You can lay these seats down. So maybe you and a couple of your friends are going to go golfing. Guess what? Super simple. All you have to do, lay one of these rear seats down. These are 60-40 split, so you have a lot of flexibility there with which one you want to lay down. Go ahead, lay this down. You can fit all the golf clubs you want. So definitely a very versatile vehicle. Tons of room back here in the back of the Kicks for golf clubs for all sorts of sporting equipment. Got a question coming in about the rear doors. Now, something really great for the 2021 Rogue, which just got redesigned, is that those doors open super wide. They give you more hip room for loading and unloading. Now, that is not a feature on the Kicks, but if you really like that wide door opening, make sure you reach out to a local dealer, take a look at that Rogue. Gives you all sorts of new features, and those doors do open almost to 90 degrees, so that's really cool. Got a question coming in about automatic wipers. So in terms of automatic wipers, let me take a look here. They are intermittent wipers, but not necessarily automatic. And in terms of ground clearance, that's going to be 7 inches. So the ground clearance on the new Kicks is 7 inches. So that gives you plenty of space down there, which is great. And in fact, you might be curious to know the exterior dimensions. So the outside, this is actually about 169 inches long. So that comes out to right around 14 feet. And I'm 5'9" in these shoes. So that should give you an indication of how tall the Kicks is. It's about 5'3". So really great functionally sized guy. And in terms of width, that's about 5'9". So again, ground clearance of 7 inches, 14 feet long, 5'9" wide. So very convenient to fit in parking spaces, in parking garages, in your own personal garage. Really great vehicle. Your wheelbase is, I believe, 103 inches. So super convenient, easy to drive. I highly encourage y'all to take it for a spin. Very fun to drive. So again, I'm Ashley. Chime in. Let me know what you're looking for. What's important to you in a vehicle? I know I'm kind of pointing out some of my favorite features, but let me know what you need. I would love to answer your questions. And if you just know it's time to take the Kicks for a spin, make sure you reach out to a local dealer. All you have to do is fill out the information below the player, and a local dealer would be more than happy to reach out to you. Got a question coming in from Tino. Does the Kicks come with Nissan's Safety Shield 360? It sure does. Now that is standard on all trim levels. Safety Shield 360, something we're really proud of here at Nissan. Your safety is our highest priority. So yes, you do have Nissan Safety Shield 360 standard on every trim level. And when you're talking about a car that starts out at about $19,400, that is an incredible value, my friends. So Safety Shield 360, 6 standard safety features looking out for you around the vehicle at all times. Dave wonders, what is the warranty? So you've got a 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper to bumper and a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain and an 8-year unlimited corrosion. So really great warranty available. If you want to learn more about pricing and if you want to talk to a local dealer about some of the extended warranties that they offer, which are really fantastic, all you have to do, fill out that information in the player and a local dealer will be more than happy to reach out to you. And hey, they also could have access to special offers or special incentives that could be available right now on the 2021 Nissan Kicks. So definitely reach out to a local dealer. They're going to be a great resource. Lots of information there. Now, whenever I talk about pricing, for those of us who may be new to the world of car buying, I am always mentioning the MSRP, which is the manufacturer's suggested retail price. And it's really just the price that the manufacturer recommends the dealer charge for a vehicle, but it doesn't necessarily include things like tax, title, license, and additional options or accessories. So the best source of information for the price of a vehicle is always going to be your local dealer. So make sure when you build out your ideal Kicks online, check local inventory, use those Nissan Shop at Home tools, and your local dealer will be able to give you the most accurate information about pricing as well as possible incentives. And that Nissan Shop at Home is really great. Make sure you keep checking back because that's always improving and always developing. And there are even dealers right now who you can buy at home, so you can do the entire process from the comfort of your own home. So very cool technology on that Nissan USA website. Question coming in from Alexander, is there a heated steering wheel? There is a heated steering wheel on the SR. Let's come on over and take a closer look at that button so you can very easily know where to find that. That is here, right beside your steering wheel, super easy to use. So yeah, that's going to give you your heated steering wheel. You've also got heated seats on this particular SR, which is really, really great. And these are 6-way adjustable driver seats. So that's a manually adjustable seat. But what's also great is that you can really customize your driving experience. So that's a tilting and telescoping steering wheel, which is really cool. So you can adjust that to fit you perfectly. Again, you can adjust what you see on that screen behind the wheel, which is really cool. And you can see what information is most important to you. Now, a screen on there that's really helpful is associated with our tire pressure monitoring system. So the tire pressure monitoring system is all about helping you know what your tire pressure is, because it's super important for safety to always have your tires inflated to the proper PSI. And luckily, the Nissan Kicks takes the guesswork out. So you've got standard tire pressure monitoring system. You also have our Easy Fill tire alert, which is really cool. Now, the car does have to be on to use that, but if you are pulling over, filling up your vehicle, filling up your tires with some air, the horn actually chirps when you have reached the ideal pressure. So that's really great. Again, tire pressure monitoring system and our Easy Fill tire alert here at Nissan. So let's take another look at some of the goodies we have inside there. I want to be sure to scroll through some of those screens for you, so you can see all of the cool features available in that advanced in that display here. So you can scroll through, you can customize your display there. You can see your vehicle settings. Again, there's your tire pressure monitoring system. You can check out what you need in terms of maintenance. So we can scroll through. Now you can set it up, of course, so you can see your RPM. You've got your speedometer over there on the right. And of course, you can see a little virtual view of your Kicks driving down the road there. So let's scroll through some screens. Now, what's so fun about the Kicks is that, of course, you've got standard Apple CarPlay, standard Android Auto, you've got standard Bluetooth. So, and of course, you've got a great radio system. You also have Sirius XM available on the SR trim level. So you can listen to all sorts of stuff, which is awesome. And you can see what you're listening to right there on that screen. Now, this is going to help you drive most efficiently. That's going to let you know what you're averaging, how much fuel you have, how many more miles you have to go. So that's really helpful. Giving you some more information there on how far you've driven. Very cool. And of course, here are your personal settings that you can customize and scroll through there. Got a question coming in about how many speakers the Kicks has. Now, the one that we're looking at right now is our SR trim level with that Bose system. So those are 8 speakers. I believe in the others, you're looking at 6. So great audio system no matter what. And again, with that nice undercoating that reduces noise on the inside. So really maximizing the acoustics of the 2021 Nissan Kicks. Now we have less than 10 minutes together. So Please do reach out, send us a question. If I haven't yet covered something that's really important to you, let me know. Let me know what you're looking for, what's important to you, and I would be more than happy to address it. And of course, it's super fun to go on the Nissan USA website, build your very own kicks, use that color studio, pick out all the different colors you want. Pick out all the accessories you want. You can do your bike racks up here on the inside. We've got special interior lighting packages, all kinds of goodies. So have fun on that Nissan USA website. Got a question coming in. Does the Kicks have dual climate control? The Kicks actually does not have dual climate control, but if you are looking for dual climate control, make sure you check out some of our bigger SUVs. Check out the Rogue, the Murano, and moving up, you're going to have your dual. In fact, some of those even offer tri-zone climate control, which is really cool. And of course, if you're into sedans, check out the Altima, check out the Maxima. So, question coming in about drive assist. Neil wonders if we have drive assist. Now, drive assist can mean a lot of different things. So we do have a ton of driver assistance features because here at Nissan, we want you to feel confident behind the wheel. So we give you tons of technologies. Those fall under our category of Nissan Intelligent Mobility. So we do have a lot of features to help keep you confident and keep you excited about driving. So some of those driver assistance features include things like lane departure warning. So that's going to monitor where you are in the lane. If you're drifting, it's gonna let you know. Now on the SR, you also have an integrated dynamics control module, which really gives you some great driver assistance, but all working behind the scenes, so nothing too obtrusive, but it gives you active ride control, intelligent trace control, things to just help you really enjoy your drive. So if you're really into technologies that give you an assist when you're driving, make sure you take the Nissan Kicks SR for a spin. Really fun to drive. Got a question about the heated side mirrors. So these mirrors actually are not heated. However, every trim level does offer them as electric, as power mirrors. So you can control the mirrors. You can be sure to set those up, and those are very easily controlled on your armrest on the door. And again, those power mirrors are standard. Oh, I apologize. Those actually are heated on the SV and on the SR. So that's exciting. Hey, look, we both learned something new today. Those are heated mirrors on the SV and on the SR. So if heated mirrors are important to you, make sure you check out the SV and the SR. Alexander is wondering about the cup holders. How deep are those cup holders? So this whole center console area has been updated for 2021. Now camera is sometimes it's hard to get depth right, but let me just show you how deep that is. Look at how deep that is. Really, really deep. That can very easily accommodate drinks of all different heights. So you've got your two cup holders here. You also have cup holders in your your doors. So all kinds of options. If you are really trying to stay hydrated out there on the road, you can put your drinks in all sorts of areas. So thank you so much for asking. Question coming in about the Kicks with keyless entry. So the Kicks does have keyless entry, which is really great. Now I did point out a few moments ago the intelligent key. So as you move up in trim level, that intelligent key comes in at the SV trim level and gives you additional functionality that you might appreciate, including remote engine start. But do make sure to review the laws in your state regarding remote engine start. Those can vary. Got a question coming in from Tino about the sunroof. So the Nissan Kicks actually does not offer a sunroof, but what's cool is that means you've got plenty of headroom on the inside. And with this two-tone paint with this super black roof, it definitely gives you that very sporty look, which is cool. Now up there, you've got on the SV and the SR, you would have some roof rails, some crossbars in there that have a weight rating of 100 pounds. So you can really, really put this Nissan Kicks to work with your outdoor equipment and any kind of luggage. All right, we only have 1 minute left together. It has been my pleasure to be here with you answering all of your questions. And hey, if you've got more questions that pop up between now and next Wednesday, either write them down and join us again, or feel free to reach out to a local dealer. Local dealers are great resources of information. They can also tell you about any potential savings, any potential deals, any potential incentives that may be available on the 2021 Nissan Kicks. So enjoy yourself, play with that color studio, pick out your own accessories, have a really good time. Again, the Nissan Kicks is all about self-expression with 100 million different color combinations with that color studio. So have a good time, play with it. Check your local inventory, use those Nissan Shop at Home tools, and join us next week, same time, same place, to talk more about the 2021 Nissan Kicks. I will give you a final view and see you next week.